Taimasti naratakai suurendale yomakatatendara. Renete nta itakalei merenotare narasitu inashikare kire imagra. Kis nara nakuru unnale marekandoro tokoro takare na isikitiki shukurate la yuita. Krena pala corona entarrot kosentai shukrate katika malakaro utikita mlurt katens. Krenale marina rarana yeshokareta karamele kororana yenasingara yeshokareta katakata ururunda karaimagro utakarina raisengri takaro uritikitikata mlakro takarana karetikitiki manasikrit. Karatikaro shukuta. Krinikiti malakare intakutukuta karina rasina rakurule karai rannu koretikitiki. Karena bakle orornare nei no kornarara isikere yushukarata katakiti Imaki intura kalina randu kuruare sinda kai shukare intakaratta kulu utekete masakare tukuna skritu shukare. Welcome to this light language transmission today. There's a very joyful energy, a very happy energy coming through of, I don't know, it's this blue being that I have seen before, and I feel like it's with us since it showed me its face somehow. There's yellow eyes still. Interesting. I shouldn't be talking about how it looks apparently. It's about the energy. It's not about how it looks. It doesn't want to speak about how it looks. The very beautiful energy coming through is about the happiness and the gratitude and the relief they feel about you using your gifts. It's I don't know if you have realized some new gifts or you have stepped into this is something that others don't want you to do, because, and I also get a lot of Egyptian energy and a lot of manipulation and I want to say forces or energies. You shouldn't be scared anymore. Apparently there were other times in which you have been killed or pursued or even tortured for using those gifts, and these gifts are coming back up, or you have worked on your blockages and on things that hold you back, and you also, I hear you cleared your vision. You somehow cleared your vision. I don't know how you did it, but it worked, and you are stepping into your power. You now see clearly, you know what your mission is, or you have the courage to just follow your heart and your intuition, and this is showing you, or it's as if life is giving you gifts and giving you more clarity and more opportunities and more, I hear more gifts. And some of you have been shamans in other lifetimes, and multiple lifetimes I hear, or they have done this several times, and you have healed with your powers, you have healed others, and this could be the power of speech, it could be the power of you know, knowledge, knowing things, because I can see priests and, you know, people just knowing things and seeing the future, also visionaries, and people working with the field. Why do I want to say field? Or working in the field, I don't know. There's I can see a lot of flowers and also herbs, and others work with music or sound, because there's a very high-pitched noise I can hear, but it's not the ringing in your ears. It's like a very soft little bells. I can hear little soft bells that have a high-pitched noise, or they realign the structure of the body somehow. There's new gifts being given to you because you have used your ancient gifts, and you have not been scared about being pursued, or you have just done it anyway. You have helped, and I hear relentlessly. So I don't know if you're someone helping others even if you shouldn't, or even if people told you not to do so and you did it anyway because your heart told you so. You have a very pure heart. And also there's a connection to your higher heart, because rose tones come through, and there's also a connection to your soul star. I don't know if you've just done a meditation, or you have connected, or you connect regularly to your soul star, because it is visible. For highly intuitive, or people that see more things or see the aura, it is visible that your soul star chakra is part of your, it has always been a part of your chakra system, but it is visible somehow. I don't know. There is that's interesting. You might have seen what are they called? 1111 could be significant, and 1122 as well. So, and you might have seen a lot of synchronicities, or you see them a lot, and you have already, you know, it's just part of your life. Synchronicities are part of your life. And are they called centipedes or millipedes? You might have seen these little are these insects? It's as if you have been given plenty of new legs. You know, like you have used your 2 legs, you have gotten up of your couch, you started doing things that are a bit scary, but you did that then anyway, and now it just comes back to you with another set of or pair of legs, and then you get more legs, and it's more gifts and more gifts coming to you, and new ones coming from, I hear galactic space. Maybe someone's speaking like that, galactic space, or they speak about space and mean the galactics. Your galactic family is with you at all times, when you sleep, when you wake up, when you do things, when you do things you shouldn't be doing or you think you shouldn't be doing them. There's a sort of supervision happening, but in a good way. It's not monitoring, it's not manipulation, it's loving and supporting and guiding. This is why you might see synchronicities or speak to even insects. I also saw I saw bees and what are these called? The scarab scorpions and scarabs, I think. Egypt is coming through a lot, so you must have had you know what, you had connections with Egypt and ancient. I also hear wisdom seekers, and in this lifetime you have met some of those. Why do I hear energetic wounds? You have been wounded then, and the same energies are here with you now, and or surrounded you when you were little or a child, or didn't have your strength that you have now, and they try to bring you down every single lifetime, and there are many of them, but you now smile. It feels like you just smile, and you are a role model for them if they choose to look at you as a teacher. If they don't, they just they will keep on doing what they are doing with others and feel the void more and more and more. It's like something is amplifying for them as well, but it's the darkness or it's the unhappiness, and while your happiness is amplifying and your light is shining more and more and more. And you might have a lot of people coming up to you saying, I know you from somewhere, and you don't even have to have a platform, or you might be a musician and playing, little villages, or little, I don't know, people with like places with not many people, and and you might think that this is not right, or you shouldn't be doing this, or it's not working, because I feel headaches, and don't stop, okay? If you feel like stopping something that you really love because the outside looks like it isn't supporting you, but you see still animals that speak to you, or synchronicities, keep going. Or I can even hear someone speak to numbers, or speak numbers like 333 or 444, or they're using their speech to attract the energy of the numbers. I don't know if you are doing this. This is new. I should try this. I don't know. I get masay rorandala yemakuru ushakare intakara malikara inuro rosekare inalakara imakuru tora nara yeshikare tekara malai kartakata masikita utakare lekara takataka mashikare taila mur takatak sato uteklera taimagruru. Kirunta koro oretekele na yeshukare vandara yikatekito molokare tekere mara yese uturtik. It is also important sometimes to move your energy to other places, or to move. I don't know, because you have such a great impact on others just by being you, that sometimes you're asked to move, to help others, and you might also even connect to other star seeds, other light workers, or meet people. And I can see someone meeting a little girl, and you connect, and it's nothing physical. It's because you have this connection because you have worked together before, and I hear pure. You have a pure heart. The purity, or your purity, is being seen more and more, while it has been cloaked and has been spoken over. It's as if your energy has been used against you. In past lives, but not in this one. This one is, I hear for some of you, this one is the last one. Someone is making themselves a sandwich. Why is this coming through? I get it. Enjoy. It's something with eggs. I can see hard-boiled eggs being, crushed and I don't know, maybe you haven't eaten eggs and you just feel like eating eggs and you don't allow yourself. Just allow yourself, okay? If your body says, I need this, you do this. Only because it's written somewhere or you have decided it once, it doesn't mean that you should keep on doing what you said once 10 years ago, because the energy changes and you transformed and your energy is not the same, and new energies need new stuff. Someone might have or feel pain in their heart, or are healed or healing from heartaches, losses, betrayals, unfairness. The only one that needs to believe in you is yourself. So if you manage this, you have managed the whole thing, basically. A lot of you know who they are, or they know what they're supposed to be doing. Maybe not in the details, but they know the direction, and they know how to clear the space, how to clear their bodies, how to clear others' bodies. Others know they are teachers and significant ones, so you stay in the minds of people, like they can remember you 50 years later or something. You might have people come up and just ask you if you remember them, and you don't, because you or you might, I don't know, but you might not remember them because it wasn't important to you to know them then. It's more important to know how they have been since you put some light codes in them. Light codes are coming through more with the sun. So if you're living in a sunny place, there are many light codes and coming through, and not only from the sun, because you might not want to stay in the sun, or it is too hot for you. And I see that some of you are getting light codes through the water, through sound, through birds that chirp and sing in front of your window, through even insects buzzing, or this buzzing sound of bees, you know, the bzz sound. This is doing something to your energy body that has been somehow squashed or hurt in Egyptian times. Something with the bees in the Egyptian times. Or maybe the Mayas, or something with bees. You might also have a sudden feeling or sudden rush to eat, honey, or something that comes from trees or bees or insects. Or where, what is it called? Where it is called silk. I don't know why. You might want to wear silk. Just follow what you're getting from your inner compass. Okay, there's this rain and cloud singer coming through. I don't know, is someone singing or speaking to the clouds and bringing rain? Someone is a rainmaker, or brings rain to certain areas, and you might have just found out. There's new, like, it's hard for me to breathe suddenly. I don't know if the gifts that you're getting are so amazing that you lose your breath for a second. It's really overwhelming, in a good sense. but everything you're getting, you you know, you have earned it. You have really earned it, I hear. It's as if it has accumulated, and now and you forgot about it, and now you have somehow stepped through a door or opened the door, and behind this door, all your gifts and all your I always want to say gifts, but it's more than gifts. It's everything you have ever wished for and more. Because you are worth it, or because you have earned it, or because you have always been this worthy. The work you're doing on others or for others, or I also hear hygiene. I don't know. And someone, maybe your right eye is hurting a bit. And also about pain. You might not feel pain, or you might have this, you know, when you are in pain, you can just not listen to it, or you have managed to feel, I don't know, less pain than others for the same wound. And butterflies keep on showing up in very different colors. So I can see many of you ascending, or many of you really getting into their mission and being extremely happy about it and open about it and sharing it, which is probably this amazing feeling I got from this being. Maybe we will get a name one day. Yes, we will, apparently we will, but not today. Some things might change colors, or just some things might not look the same, or might not have the same effect on you as before. Something that looked very beautiful might not look beautiful to you anymore, or, you know, the opposite. Some dragons coming through, very interesting. They have been activated anyways, but there are more and more and more coming through. So you might work with them, or you are asked to work with them on top of what you're doing. Just you know, having a seat for them. I don't know, is someone preparing or adding a seat for the dragon somewhere at the table, or in a band? Something is like where you're working, you just added a seat, or you added your dragon to the company. Maybe you have used a dragon logo or a dragon name for your company. I see a lot of people opening up their own company or doing their own thing, and even if it might not work right away, they know it will. It's like an inner knowing, or you have seen the vision of it working out really well. A lot of blessings, a lot of money flowing in. This is for people, or for beings that are extremely they work hard. They work very hard, and they are not pushing themselves. They are just naturally this way. You naturally love to do something, to love and help others. I have a very nervous heart. I don't know why it is fluttering. This might be something you are feeling. You might also feel like you're a very young shaman, but you're not. It's just that you feel young in this lifetime as a shaman, or you feel like you have to learn everything. But while starting it and using it, you will see that all the knowledge is going to open up. You're in the flow of things, and you're just, because I just got a picture of someone lying on top of a river and just not moving, just letting themselves be transported on the water to wherever they need to go. You're not trying too hard anymore, or you're not trying hard at all. You're putting in a lot of work, but it's not, it would be considered as hard work, and others would maybe just say you're sleeping because you're doing a lot of meditations or something. But these are energies trying to hold you back. If you haven't liberated or cut them off yet, they will still be there, trying to convince you that you're doing the wrong thing or you're not being enough, etc. Remember who you are, they say, and then they just fly off. So I don't know, or you remember who you are, or you remember that your essence is pure and it needs to shine and needs to be shared, whatever it is you're doing. Maybe I can see someone making coffees, and I've seen that before. Someone's watching who's doing that, and you're just bringing smiles on people's faces because you're adding on their coffee. I don't know if you're doing cappuccinos or something, but you're adding little smiles and little written texts. You raise the vibration of people in the morning through coffee creations somehow, and visible, I don't know, visible things on their coffee, on the milk foam or something, and people are smiling, and you just make their day basically. And something is private and shouldn't be private, and other things that, and vice versa, because there's also an energy coming through of don't tell anyone what you're doing until you're doing it and already sharing it somehow. So make sure there are still some, what are they called? I have to look it up, because they are called drones, like here. Okay, so I can see drones, and you're being watched, okay? And not everyone who's watching you is protecting and guiding you. There are still other spirits or whoever these beings are trying to suck the blood out of you. And you don't see them. You don't see them coming. It's like mosquitoes that are so small you can't even see them. And then suddenly you realize they have, you know, they have been on my skin. They will be back soon. I'm so happy to hear, and I hope you're enjoying your beautiful day, and I don't know, someone needs to gain a lot of confidence, or is gaining more confidence or courage. Let your heart speak. Someone needs to let their heart speak and open their mouth, and just step forward and not hold back anymore. I hear 15 years. Someone has held back or held back something for 15 years or more, and it will be very liberating when they step up and speak about it. This is beautiful. They just gave us this protection. It's a green, it looks like a green cloak, green see-through cloak. It has gold in it as well. And you can set the intention, like you can, like every single one of you is, it is possible that you set your own intention for this green golden cloak, apparently. So use it. If we are given gifts, we should accept them and be very grateful. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Take care.